Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for a double upload, and we're going to be talking about all about 7 stars and basically a lot of what Kabam went over on the Twitch stream. If you guys missed it, or if you only caught part of it, we'll be able to catch you up on a lot of the information here. So, we're going to be mainly focusing on all the 7 star stuff and everything related to that. So, let's go ahead and get into it. So, they updated the way that the shard, not only the shards, but the crystal looks. I don't have pictures. I don't think they have pictures in here, but the crystals themselves, they look really cool. They look super cool. There's like a black, like, ominous glow behind them. It looks, I love it. And these new borders look really good. The all purple with like the gem sticking out. Just imagine a 7 star absorbing man with that profile picture. That'd be so good. That looks so good. And with the mythic title, that's gonna look clean. So yeah, I'm excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this though. So when our 7 stars coming, May 8th. May 8th, guys. So next month 7 stars drop. So yeah, so G Studios 28 won the first ever 7 star. He got a Terrax. 7 star Terrax, and he's gonna get that on May 5th, so 3 days before anyone else. So yeah, that's cool. And all right, let's keep going here. So 7 star chamber crystals will be available for 15,000 shards. So I was curious to see if this was going to cause like a lot of strife in the community, but the main reason for this is because we've had the chance to accumulate a lot of 7 star shards over the past months, and Kabam's given out a lot of 6 star shards. So the 6 star shard economy has allowed us to get a lot of these 7 star shards. So that's Kabam's reasoning for it being 15,000 instead of 10,000, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time, they did promise that they would be, for any rewards in game where they're offering 7 star shards, they're going to be offering the equivalent amount of what the 6 star shards would have been for like the 10k, but the 7 star amount for 15k. So it's gonna be, they're gonna be giving out the appropriate amount still to get us 7 star shards. The only thing, that area that's not changing to do that is duping 6 stars. So when you dupe a 6 star, it's still only gonna give a certain amount of shards. It's not gonna give an increased amount now because the crystal's 50,000. But also, one really cool thing, so I've known about this for a little while, and like I said, I was interested to see how the community would react to this. But what I didn't know is that they're going to be, I don't know if it's listed in here. Yeah, so there is an addition to that. Summoners will be able to purchase, so your very first 2 7-star crystals, you're going to be able to get both of them for a special price of 10,000 shards each. So I really like this. I absolutely love it. I didn't know Kabam was doing this. I didn't find this out until I heard it on the stream, and I was like, wow, that's a really good move, because I know a lot of people aren't going to like that it's not 10,000, but at least for your first 2 crystals, you can get them for 10,000. So I really like that. Really big fan of that. And yeah, and then we're also going to be getting Paragon crystals. So included in this launch will also be the introduction of Paragon crystals. Paragon crystals are the next step in our progression-based crystals and guarantees you 4, 5, 6, or 7-star champions. So no more 3 stars, which is cool. Now this might not sound like a whole lot at first, and it's this is just going to really enable all the whales. This is just flipping the whale switch on so many accounts that want to farm all the 7 stars. That gotta collect them all like Pokemon. Like Yusafa literally said that today. That's why I said that. So there's people like that. But this is actually a really sick event there's gonna be a sick event for the entire community, and I don't know the exact details on it, but from what I have heard, it literally sounds like a miniature gifting event or banquet event. That's what it sounds like, without the gifting, essentially. But it sounds like there's going to be a big event, and just the more Paragon crystals that you open, the more milestones I think you're going to hit, and the more stuff you're going to get. So hit Paragon before next month, guys. If you're Thronebreaker, hopefully this gives you the push you need to try to get to Paragon. Really excited to see that event. That I don't, like I said, I don't know any of the details. Just the way they were talking about, the way they were teasing it, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty dope event. So I'm excited to see it. And now we get to the 7-star pool. So what champions are in the 7-star pool? So there's 36 champs, of course. 6 times 6 is 36, so 6 of each class. And so we're going to be taking a specific approach with 7-star champions. We wanted to make sure that our launch pool features champions that are welcome additions to summoners rosters and not ones that would feel completely outclassed. So starting with tech, we have Rocket, War Machine, Mysterio, Shuri, Iron Man Infinity War, and Guillotine 2099. So if you ask me, I think the tech pool is the weakest, but Shuri just did get a buff. So when I say this is the weakest, I think of Shuri as a doo-doo champion. So after her buff, she's potentially actually pretty good. So that could actually make this pool a lot better. But until that buff's live in game, she's still doo-doo in my mind. Okay? Apart from Shuri, though, what do I want out of here? Probably Iron Man Infinity War just for Battleground defense. Yeah. Or Guillotine 2099's I really hope that if she's in this pool, I hope that this is a sign from Kabam that she's going to actually be useful in the next Everest content. Because that is literally what Guillotine 2099 is designed for. Yet she is doo-doo in Abyss of Legends. Which is just so counterintuitive to the champion. It pisses me off. So, yeah, that's the tech pool. All right, let's move on to Cosmic. Cosmic, I think, is looking pretty juicy. We got Venom in the back. Venom's a beast. He's pretty all-around, pretty good champ. We got Terrax, which is, I said, the first ever 7-star that's going to be live in-game from G Studio. That's what he won. Terrax is really cool. Love that. Gore, now after his buff. That'd be a good pickup, yeah. Gamora. They're saying that 7-star Gamora is hitting pretty hard, so I believe it. Gamora wouldn't be too bad. Surfer. No. Surfer needs a bit of a tune-up. Like, there's people out there that like Surfer, that think he's good, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, sure, Surfer is good. But, dude, he's freaking Silver Surfer. This guy literally can just suck all the gamma. Oh god, that sounded wrong. Can siphon all the gamma out of the Hulk and turn him into Bruce Banner. That's literally how powerful this dude is. You can just do that. You can just take the Hulk out of the Hulk. You can just do that. You know, but in game, Surfer he could use a bit of a tune-up, man. If he's gonna be a 7-star, come on, bam, tune Surfer up a bit, make him stronger, And then Venom the Duck, which is an absolute dud in this pool. But I think Venom the Duck, they did say that he was getting a bit of a tune-up. So, that's good. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Mystic. So, we have Dragon Man in the back, and they kind of tease some silhouettes of this. It's very obvious that this was Dragon Man. And then we have Mangog and Sasquatch. So, the big Mystic boys, the big defenders. Man, Sassy's going to be insane as a 7-star. That health pool, god damn. Then we have America Chavez, who just got buffed, so she's a good champ now. We got Wongers. Solid to see my boy Wongers. I'd say, yeah, I love a 7-star Wong. I'd actually really like that. And Wiccan. Honestly, the only champion here that I think is a bit of a dud is Mangog. I'd be happy with any of the rest of these pulls, honestly. The only one I wouldn't be satisfied with is Mangog. I'd say maybe this Mystic pull's the best. Yeah. The only one I wouldn't want here is Mangog. Alright, let's move on. Science. Science is also stacked. Science is pretty good too. Science is pretty goddamn good too. I do have a gripe, though, with this pool. Man, there's literally, 3 Bruce Banner type Hulks in here? Like, Joe Fixit is just a version of Bruce Banner, right? It's one of his personalities, I'm pretty sure. And then, this is, future Hulk, and then this is current Hulk. Why 3 Hulks? Not She-Hulk, not Red Hulk. 3 Hulks? Really? Of all the science champs, 3 Hulks. I don't know. I don't like that. But what I do like is Overseer. Really, really happy Overseer's in here. I wish Joe Fixit was not in here. And I kind of wish, this new Hulk's buff, so I guess I should probably give his buff a try before I say anything on him. But really happy about Overseer. Really happy to see Overseer in here, and that is one of my most wanted 7 stars out of all these. I'd say top 3, maybe top 2. Would really love a 7-star Overseer. I haven't taken up my 6-star Overseer, and there's just other science champs I want to take up over him. So then if I got a 7-star, that'd be good because I could finally play with him. I really do like Overseer. So yeah, 7-star Overseer is really who I'm after. Then we have Spider-Gwen, which is good. Titania, which is solid all-around champ. And then we have OG Spidey after his buff and his new reskin, which the buff was a bit of a dud and not as good as it should have been. So I don't know. Again, I haven't really given that buff much of a try either. So maybe I should reserve judgment until after I try him and Hulk. But just not really the champs I wanted to see in the initial science pool. So yeah, I don't know. And then we have skill, and skill is interesting. We got Korg. Look at that smile on Korg's face. Look at that smile. I love that. When you draft Korg and your opponent doesn't have a counter. Oh, yes. I should make that into a meme. But, yeah, Korg. Yeah, he's top 3. 7 stars I want. I want a Korg, man. Yeah. Killmonger, too. Great defender as well. Falcon. Falcon would be a phenomenal 7-star to just get right out the box. You're good. You know, Falcon does not need to be awakened whatsoever. All it's really going to give you is more crit rate, which is nice, of course, but not needed by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, skill is actually looking pretty good. Then we have Elsa, who personally not a big fan of. Hawkeye, really not a big fan of at all. At all, really. No. I don't really like the whole perfect release mechanic. I don't know. Maybe again, I've never even really played with his buff either. Again, maybe I should reserve judgment till after I try these new buff champs. But just my personal preference on that. And then we have Mantis. So Mantis is, she's cool. I would actually, yeah, I would like 7-star Mantis. That'd be pretty sweet. Then we move on to Mutant, the final class here, and we have the big boy Sauron in the back. We got Sunspot. We got Bishop. We got Gambit. We got Storm, Pyramid X, and we got Domino. So I think this is a pretty good pack of mutants. We got Sauron for, like, you know, kind of the pure defender in the back. We got Sunspot, the pure attacker. We got Bishop, and a very good dual threat. Very good on attack. Very good on defense, especially after his buff. We have Storm, again, kind of similar thing to Bishop. Solid on attack. Can be solid on defense with all her annoying glancing. And then we have Gambit, who I think Gambit is top 5 most underrated champions in the entire game. So if I got a 7-star Gambit, I wouldn't be too fussed about it. Not exactly the champ I want, but I wouldn't mind it. And then we got Domino. Korg and Domino, in my opinion, are the 2 best defenders overall in game. So to see them both as 7 stars, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting. But again, both of them, to be the best defenders in the game, they want Sig 200, so that's a massive investment. But yeah, so that's all the champions that are going to be in the initial 7-star base pool. Now, all 7 stars are going to have a unique mechanic called stat focus. So 6 stars, so 5 stars introduce the mini game, you know, in Special 3 where you can get the bonus damage. 6 stars introduce adrenaline, where if you get hit, you can attack the opponent and get some healing back, even if you're heal blocked or whatever. It's unique to that. Now we have stat focus for 7 stars. So stat focus is going to be usable in every single game mode, and so you basically just go on to your champion and you select this thing, and you're going to see attacker stat focus and defender stat focus here, and you can pick a stat to boost. 1 stat on offense and 1 stat on defense. This is really cool. I really, really like this, actually. I think this is incredible. And I like it so much because it is extremely customizable. It's extremely customizable. And like you, let's say you and your friend, you know, you open up your 7 stars, you pull the exact same 7-star. Well, that 7-star is going to perform based on, you know, what stats you focus on. So your 7-star could be a little bit different than your friends, even if you got the exact same champion. And you can, you know, build a deck around certain stats that you want to boost, or build a mastery setup and then stats in your deck. to, you know, kind of make that all synergize extremely well together. Just so there's so many possibilities with this, so much customizable possibilities, and I just love that. I love that. It's going to add a whole another layer to Battlegrounds, and in Battlegrounds you can actually see as well. There's little icons for it, so you can see what they have equipped, I think. So yeah, I really love this new feature. I'm very interested to try it out. I'm actually like way more excited for 7 stars now than I was just because of this. So yeah, I'm kind of stoked for this ability. I just need some good 7 stars to be able to utilize it. But yeah, very excited for that. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Here's a quick tip. Hit the information button to see all the numbers and their final total percentages. So that's cool. Once you select the stat, you can see the total that it's at. Okay. So this stat focus selected can be changed at the team select screen or when a champion is on a quest. Simply by going to the champion's information, select a new option. Stat focus adds a whole new level of customization for 7-star champions, allowing you to empower champion strengths or bolster their weakness. So then we have this new thing called Titan Pool, Titan Shards, Titan Crystals. So what is this? So this is basically going to be an alternative for the featured crystal when it comes to 7 stars. Now, the 6-star featured is still staying the same. Nothing's changing with that. This is just a unique thing for the next star level. So, Titan Shards are a new kind of crystal shard that you obtain when duplicating a 7-star champion. Titan Crystal Shards can be used to open Titan Crystals, which will be available later in 2023. It will be composed of both new champions as well as champions not in the 7-star basic pool. So there's going to be 0 overlap between the basic 7-star pool and the Titan pool. So there's not going to be any of the same champions. So if there's a champion you really want, you know, you can decide whether you should go for the basic pool or the Titan pool. Well, not exactly, because I mean the shards are different anyway. So okay, yeah, let's keep reading. Titan crystals will be taking the place of featured crystals for 7 stars. As time goes on, champions from the Titan pool will move to the basic pool and will be replaced with additions to the Titan pool. With the introduction of Titan crystals, you will never need to decide which crystal to spend your shards on because they're completely separate. The Titan pool will allow you to better target a specific champion while assuring that you aren't going to pull the same champion that you already have from the basic pool. So I really like this. I love this. This is incredible because when 6 stars came out, there was a massive problem, and the problem went, what's the right word? It went unchecked for literal years, and it was one of the most ridiculous things ever. And what am I talking about? It was when people got Sig 200 6 stars, and you'd pull them again, you would get nothing. And this was when like Sigs, it was extremely difficult to get a champion to Sig 200. It's either, you know, you do everything in game and put all your resources in one champion, or you spend a crap load of money to get the materials to start Sigging up a bunch of champs, or a ton of money to just open crystals to just get Sig levels to get a champ Sig 200. And you'd get nothing when you dupe them. And it was the stupidest thing ever. And Kabam left that unchecked for so long, and it is so silly. So it is fantastic to see them implementing something right off the get-go with 7 stars. So, you know, when you dupe a 7-star, it's not going to feel bad because you're going to get these Titan Crystal Shards. So I absolutely love that. I love that. That is fantastic. It's fan-freaking-tastic. So yeah, these Titan pools, I'm very keen to see this. And I like that it's separate. Then it's a whole separate currency, so you don't even really have to make the choice of basic featured. It's basic. You got your shards for basic, and then boom, you got Titan shards for the Titan pool. So honestly, I really like that concept. And yeah, guys, that's all the information here on these 7 stars and what's to come. So a lot of stuff that we talked about. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this. What are you most excited for? Which champion do you want the most as a 7-star? And yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling about all this. What are you thinking? Because yeah, the 6-star release was a mess. So I'm really hoping that Kabam learned from that, and it seems like they have. So I'm excited for this 7-star saga. This whole new chapter of MCOC is beginning, and it's interesting, and I'm here for it. With Battlegrounds, the game's in a very interesting place. So man, I'm excited for things to come. And I'd say the 7-star that I want most, I think it's Overseer. Yeah. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Very keen to read comments on this one about the crystal cost, 15,000. The stat focus, the crystal pool, the Titan crystals, everything. I really want to know what you guys are thinking, so please leave a comment with your thoughts. And if you enjoyed my breakdown, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.